So I just turned up and did my bits. So I'm really looking forward to hearing it.
It's fantastic.
And everybody's been very, very good. And not asked Smithy, are you in the 50th episode?
Would you like us to?
Go on then.
Are you in the 50th episode?
I can't answer that.
I knew it, I'm telling you there's going to be a clue.
Actually, thank you very much. That's Jen. Give her a round of applause. Jen is brilliant. I can answer it actually, for the simple reason that I'm not. And neither is Peter, and neither is Sylvester, and neither is Paul. Those are the only ones I've spoken to. But watch out for something else.
Something that Peter hinted at last year when he was here.
The thing that Peter hinted at last year is, well, it might be more interesting than the 50th anniversary show. So just keep your eyes peeled on the internet. Look out for links and for information, because we've had a ball.
And if when that project arrived, I'll share it on Facebook through the commitment site. Questions from the audience again. Julio.
Of all the new series villains that have been introduced in the relaunch, which one would you have liked to face as the Doctor in your time?
Oh, the new villains from the new series. Oh, I like those ones that have wings. What were their names? No, not the Weeping Angels.
The Trillitain?
The ones with wings. Those ones. They made me laugh. What are they called?
The Trillitain? The one with...
No, I think this
Flatulence.
Oh, the Slovene, yeah.
The Slovene.
Yes.
Oh, I love the Slovene. I never thought Doctor Who would have rude villains with stomach problems. That made me laugh a lot. I'd like to face the Slovene. But the Weeping Angels, what is it with these young doctors? They can't deal with something as simple as a weeping angel. Okay, there's a weeping angel walking towards me now. I'm the sixth Doctor. I know how to deal with it. I just do that. Switch eyes. You don't need to blink, just wink.
just
You know, oh dear. You need to be... Look, does anyone now... I can't remember the exact number. When I did a Revelation of the Daleks, and I climbed over that wall with Perry, I said, I am a 900 and something-year-old Time Lord. Can anybody here tell me what that age was? Because it was quite high.
It's 50, 60 something.
967-year-old Time Lord.
Yeah.
And the programme's been on for another 20 years, and they're still saying they're 900 years old. It's time one of them was 1,000, for God's sake.
Oh, well,
So, there is a new Doctor on the way with Mr. Peter Capaldi. What were your thoughts when you heard the announcement?
Yeah, I don't know Peter, I've seen a lot of his work, and I think he's a brilliant choice. And they've got it very right with all three so far. Because when Christopher Eccleston, I thought he was the most unlikely choice to play the Doctor. And I've seen a lot of his other work, and he's done some stuff which I thought was magnificent. He did something with Russell T Davies about the Second Coming.
Yes, it's called The Second Coming.
It was called the Second Coming?
Yes.
I thought he was brilliant in that. So I think it's because he liked Russell that he agreed to do Doctor Who. And for me, he had the best line in Doctor Who ever, which was, at the end of the Doctor dances, everybody lives. The best thing about it. Isn't that the Doctor? And he had a kind of wolfish glee and delight and passion. And then along came David, that every girl under the age of 9,000 ooh, David Tennant, ooh. He's a little on the thin side for my liking, but what a fabulous actor. I mean, he really was. And I'm afraid there's a whole generation of girls now for whom, just as I think Tom had a huge following back in the 70s and 80s, now it's the tenant girls who, when he's 70, there'll be all these middle-aged women coming up and going, "Ooh, there's tenant."
The same ones that you're getting now.
Very true. And then he went, and when I heard, when it was announced another child was I actually got quite depressed. I thought, oh, not another teenager. And he's the youngest ever, I think, isn't he?
Yes.
Matt. Except he's not. He's also the oldest ever. Because I believe at this second that he's 26 going on 900. I mean, he's brought a wonderful kind of mercurial, lovable, huggable, random quality to the part. And they've all been magnificent. Now, I've seen Peter Capaldi do a lot of stuff, and he's a grown-up. He's the same age as William Hartnell was when he played the part, which is phenomenal, because he looks about 40 years younger. I mean, that's what's happened in the last 50 years, is that 70 is the new 40, or 40 is the new, I can't remember which it is, but you know what I'm saying. I've seen him in that political programme he does, which is very funny, and he's got an amazing intensity and passion, and I think he's going to be a great doctor. And I get fortunate, I haven't heard anybody saying, "Oh, I don't think he'll be any good," because that usually happens. Every time a doctor goes, everyone has a pre-mortem for the new incoming doctor, and I've never ever seen a bad doctor yet. So I'm hoping that I wasn't one either.
When we had our